Hello students, this is Poonam teacher back with a new video of General Science. Today we shall begin with a new chapter, that is chapter 6, Composition of Matter. As I've taught you previously that matter is anything that will have mass and volume. So what is mass? Mass is the material contained inside any object and volume is the space which is occupied by that mass. So anything that has mass and volume is known as a matter. So there are three states of matter, that is solid, liquid and gas generally. But if we'll learn in detail, we'll come to know that there are some 5 states of matter, and in addition to solid, liquid and gas, there is a fourth state of matter, that is a plasma state, in which the sun, the stars are present, and also the fifth state of matter, that is Bose-Einstein condensate. Researchers are still going on the fifth state of matter, but in this chapter we shall deal with only solid, liquid and gases. So let's move towards the topic, and here it is shown the movement of the mustard seeds. Here you can see that there's a diaphragm, that means a thin cover or a thin cloth has covered the entire jar. Inside the jar there is the mustard seeds, and if we pull the diaphragm up and down slowly, the vibration of the mustard seeds will take place at the same place. If with a moderate force we are pulling the diaphragm up and down, then vibration will be little more as compared to the first case. And if we are pulling the diaphragm up and down vigorously or very strongly, much movement or maximum movement will take place into the mustard seeds. So it is just because of the force what we are applying, the seeds are going to move. I just wanted to tell you that the solid has particles, means solid, liquid or gas, all the states of matter are made up of certain particles. So how is the interparticle distance between the solids? See, the interparticle distance between the solids is very less, and because the force of attraction is more, and that is why one particle tries to attract other particle with maximum force, and because of that there is less interparticle distance. All the particles are tightly packed into the solid, and because of this solids have a definite shape and a definite volume. Then the force of attraction is comparatively less between the particles of liquid as compared to the particles of solid, and because of this you will find some space between the particles of liquid, and because of this liquids do not have a definite shape but they do have a definite volume. The force of attraction is negligible or it is minimum into the gases, and that is why the gaseous particles, you will find that they are far apart from each other. The interparticle distance is maximum into the gases as the force of attraction is very less, and that is why gases do not have a definite shape nor a definite volume. I hope you have understood the cases or the conditions in all the three states. In solid state, the interparticle distance is the least. Why is it so? Because of the force of attraction is maximum and the particles are tightly packed into the solid. In liquid, the particles are loosely packed because the force of attraction is comparatively lesser as compared to that of the solid, and that is why you will find some space between the particles of the liquid, and because of this liquids have definite volume but do not have a definite shape. They take the shape of the container in which they are poured. That means the liquid will take the shape of the container in which it is poured. Then gases, in the case of gases you will find that there is maximum distance between the particles. The interparticle distance is maximum because of the negligible force of attraction or the minimum force of attraction, and because of this gases do not have a definite shape nor a definite volume. Hope you have understood this. So you just go through the table properly, and here you will find the characteristics of all the states of matter. So if you consider The fluidity means the property of the substance to flow. Rigidity, that means not to move at all, to be very tight. Plasticity or elasticity, changing the shape. Then if it talks about solids are rigid. They have the property of plasticity and also elasticity, because this can be flexible. Most of the time solid substances can be flexible. They can change their shape. They have a definite volume, they have a definite shape. Compressibility, if we try to compress any solid, if we try to, for example, this pen is solid, if I try to apply the pressure on the pen, will it be compressed? No, it will not be compressed. So compressibility will be negligible. Then intermolecular force of attraction is strong and the interparticle distance is going to be minimum. If it talks about liquid have the property to flow. That means the property of fluidity will be there, rigidity will not be there, plasticity or elasticity will not be there. Volume, liquids going to have definite volume but not a definite shape. Compressibility, yes, liquids can be compressed but to a very small extent. Then intermolecular force is moderate, or it can be comparatively lesser than that of the solid but comparatively more than that of the gaseous state. So you can say that the intermolecular force is moderate. Then distance between the particles is moderate. If it talks about gaseous state, it has the property, gases do have the property of flowing. That means gaseous particles move from one place to another, so that means it has a property of flowing. So fluidity property is there for the gaseous state. Volume is indefinite. They do not have a definite volume, they do not have a definite shape. These are highly compressible. Gases are highly compressible. You can just take the example of a balloon. Inside the balloon, what is filled? Air is filled. Air is present into gaseous state, so if you try to press the balloon, it will be pressed. That means it has the property of compressibility. Gaseous substances are highly compressible. Intermolecular force is very weak, and because of that the interparticle distance is maximum or very large. Hope you have understood this characteristics of states of matter. Rest of the things we shall study into next video. Thank you.